Welcome in episode 2 of season 2. Thanks for joining us on this episode of the podcast. I need to call you out on something, babe.
Why?
And I think
What are you calling me out
no,
on?
I think there's a lot of husbands out there who can relate to this. You know what? I hesitated even bringing this up, but I'm diving in. I'm doing it.
Okay, should I be scared?
I'm scared. I think you just got to be ready for an explanation. You have no idea what I'm about to bring up. That's what I think.
Probably not. I
Yeah.
don't know what you're about to say, so I'm a bit scared.
That's what makes this podcast so interesting because I think we kind of go in and we have like legit conversations and arguments and discussions.
And you blindside me half the time.
Well, not totally. I wouldn't. I don't want to completely blindside you, but I find lately and in general, majority of the time, you're always pissed off like at me.
Am I? Really?
No, but I just find you always mad at me. Is it because, and I know I can't be alone on this, is it because I'm your husband and like you take things out on me or you feel the most comfortable with me?
Probably all of the above, but it's not fair for you to say that I'm always mad.
Okay, you're not always mad, but I feel like
That's not fair.
3/4 of the time. No.
Oh, wow. 75% of us, our interactions, I'm always mad at you?
When
That's
we're
how you
home,
feel?
in our home, when our children are around, I always feel like I'm getting the brunt of everything.
I'm sorry.
No, but I know you're an amazing person and I love you. I don't love you any less.
And you
Because
know I love you a lot.
I know there's so much good in there. I know that.
Okay.
And I love that good part. But for me, I just need to ask why. And I ask and I bring in all the husbands in on this. What is it that makes you so pissed off?
Okay, I'm not pissed
When
off. I don't understand why
No,
this word...
More annoyed at me, I mean. in
Annoyed,
general.
yeah, of course.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Well, I guess it's partially the things that you mentioned, and it's not fair. Yeah, like I'm comfortable with you. You're my partner.
Yeah.
You know, you get the brunt of things. If I'm having a bad day, unfortunately, and I think a lot of people can relate that, you know, our partners, unfortunately, we take it out on them. Even vice versa, you know? Like
Yeah.
the roles were reversed. You know, you're having a bad day or something happened at work, or maybe I'll say something that triggers something in you, and then you'll take it out on me. So I feel like
Fine.
maybe lately, I don't know, I've been a bit more stressed.
I know you
went
started
back
work
to
again.
work. I guess certain expectations that I have
But
about
what
things
do you-
around the house
See-
maybe piss me off a little bit more of things that I expect you to do or to say or how to behave. I sound really mean right now.
No.
But anyway,
no,
I'm like,
it's an accumulation of things,
it's an
right?
accumulation of
Like,
things, but to say that I'm always pissed off is not fair.
Okay.
Because I'm not. And even if I may wake up seeming like I'm in a mood, like you would
Okay.
say, why
See,
you always in a
in
mood?
mood, there's that song.
All the time.
And
you
you
tell
may-
me, I wake up, especially on Saturday and Sunday mornings when we're home,
See-
that I'm in a mood.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, we get up on the weekend. I'm not here during the week in the morning, and then I feel like you're like yelling at the kids. You're like super
Yelling when they're not
angry.
listening. No, I'm not angry. I'm not angry.
But it seems like you are.
At what?
I don't know.
I'm not angry. Our routine is different 5 days out of 7. So when you're home, you know, your girls...
I'm screwing things
you
up.
screw things up. Yeah, there's no other way to say it. Like, the girls are not used to having you home in the morning. So as soon as they wake up and they're da-da, da-da, it's like, mommy doesn't exist anymore.
But tell me
I'm-
something. Tell me something, babe. This might be really even like offside for me to say this. Do mothers, and you can't speak on behalf of all
Of
moms,
course not.
but is there like a minor little small like level of like resentment that because we weren't the ones who carried the child and sometimes we leave, like we can go out and no, just be honest. Just be honest.
Resentment, it's a strong
Is it a
word.
strong
I don't
word?
think I resent you. I think maybe, not even jealous, but sometimes I
Envious a little bit.
envious. Yes, you took the words out of my mouth that, you know, as the man, you can just pick up and go. And like you go to work, and I was home for 3 years
I
taking
know.
care of our kids.
I know.
And, you know, we only put in Maya in daycare like 2 months before I started back at work. So in 3 years, I kind of had 2 months, quote unquote, to myself. So
I get it if
and-
you feel that way. I
and
get
you're at
it.
work, and then you know you have these events that you go to and PR and
Or I go play
meetings
hockey and go to the
and now
gym.
you just started hockey, and then you can go to the gym, and you know you can leave and do things because mother Tina is home taking care of the children.
That's what I mean. So there's that. Is it sometimes when there's this expectation level of like you come home or something, and not everything is the way you wanted it to be, or when
That's
things
another story.
okay, but when things are out of place, or it has something to do with like an underlying feeling of like, man, they just don't get it. They just don't get what moms go through.
Yeah, I don't think any dad will really understand what a mom goes through.
Okay.
I don't think, or that sounds mean to me.
No,
to
I
say,
know what
'cause
you mean. No,
sometimes fathers are the primary
No, but we
caregivers
still don't
to their
get it.
children.
We still don't get 100%.
But maybe you don't get it 100% because you didn't carry the child. You don't have the same kind of connection that a mother does with her children. And I don't know, we have girls, so I feel like they're attached to me. But yet when you're home, I feel like they're super attached to you and they want to know nothing about me. Like Sia these days, she's all da.
Only lately,
okay.
yeah, lately.
You know, and she's kissing you and hugging
kinda
you
nice.
like crazy, which of course, and it's beautiful to watch. And I love that they're so close to you. But resentment is a bit of a strong word.
Strong word.
Yeah, envious to the fact that I know I need to run by you. Hey, can I go to like? Can
But
I
you
go
don't
here?
need. You don't need to.
Can I
you
go
don't-
there
but hold
one
on,
night
babe.
after we put the kids down
You
to
don't
sleep?
need to ask me. I
Well,
always
yeah, I just
tell-
got to make sure you don't have anything so that I can leave and someone's home with the kids. Because now we
Fine.
got to get the babysitters in.
But I hate when you have to ask me like, babe, is it okay? I hate how we do that in marriages, but we do it. We
But
all
we do it
We all
because
do
we're in a relationship.
I know, but I'm like, you don't have to ask me.
Well, I ask you because I want to be respectful and let you know what I'm doing or what I'm planning on doing, and B, I just want to double check that you don't have anything.
Fine.
And C, I know you'll never stop me from going anywhere, so
not.
I'm not even asking permission. I'm just telling you what's coming up, and I want to make sure that you're home with the kids or that we get somebody to watch them.
Okay,
So,
I get that.
But
I
as
get
a
that.
woman, we always have to.
I know. I feel like there's just more on your shoulders.
There's more on our shoulders.
Yeah.
There's more responsibilities around the house. Now I'm back at work, so I'm trying to juggle learning a new routine and getting the kids up early in the morning. I feel bad half the time when I have to wake them up before, you know, by a certain time, and they're sleeping so soundly, and I feel bad waking them up.
I know.
You know, working a whole day at work, getting stuck in traffic, coming home, and then getting home, and it's a disaster sometimes. Like one night I walked in and Maya's literally screaming at the top of her lungs, and I'm like, what the heck just happened here? Like I opened the garage door and this is what happens.
But I guess in my mind, or I'm trying my best, or I think I'm trying my best, but sometimes it doesn't get perceived as if I give a shit. No, I'm saying that
care, and you are trying to help out around the house.
I'm not looking for sympathy, but it's funny because I find out, and I think a lot of men are like this, like that's us trying, and it's not even like 40% of how good you guys are at things.
Oh, really?
No, but I'm serious because it's such a natural. Everything's so natural. I find when I see you're just so natural at everything. You have these instincts that you're.
Thank you. Oh, you have good instincts too. As a
My
father,
instincts are
you're pretty
okay.
good.
But in terms of like the household stuff,
Yeah. So maybe like, okay, to go back to when you're waking up in a bad mood, or especially on Saturday and Sundays, like you're not here, like I said, 5 days of the week. So we have our routine, and then you're there and you offset it.
but then
So then I'm annoyed that like the kids are either not listening to me or you're in my way in the kitchen. And then I'm expecting you to make breakfast, but then you're not making breakfast. And relying on me to tell you what to make them for breakfast.
it's because
You
I
know?
ask, I run stuff by you. I just want to make sure I'm doing the
Pretend
right.
I'm not home.
But
I'm just going to try sleeping in, and you're going to take care of the kids at 6 o'clock and make them their milk and the breakfast.
But see, babe, that to me is part of the problem. I want to run things by you because I want to make sure I do things right. But then if I don't run it by you and I serve them the wrong thing, then you get mad.
Then damn if you did.
So
if
I
you
can't.
don't, sorry.
But then,
No, I'm not
but then I
sorry.
forget that you're pretty like whatever. Just feed them, you know. They're like, oh, they're human beings. They'll eat it.
Ask them
like,
what they want.
I
They'll
know.
tell you.
But I always like hesitate. And I'm like,
Don't hesitate. Just take the lead. You're still the father.
I know, but
You
I'm
don't
not
need
there.
me to tell you what to do because you know it's breakfast and there's fruits involved. And
Fine, but I'm not there 5 days a week. So
You're right.
if I'm not part of the
but
process,
you have been there for the past 3 years on the weekends, so nothing's really changed.
what did you get mad at me for? You're like, babe, it's been 3 years. You still don't know that?
Oh, the
other day-
dishwasher.
Oh, Jesus.
Because I like how I stack them, and I don't like how you stack the dishwasher. So I've showed you a million times where to put the bowls and where to stack the flat dishes.
But you see, babe, I was.
So that we maximize space and can put more stuff in the
I
dishwasher.
get it,
Okay?
but in my head, I'm like, look, I stacked the dishwasher and there's nothing in the sink. I was all proud.
Sorry.
And then you're like, you rain on the parade so fast.
Sorry,
You're like,
I know. I gotta control that and maybe just take a deep breath and stop making comments. Would you prefer that?
Not put it in the dishwasher properly.
Would you prefer that I keep the comments to myself?
Sometimes.
Okay, but then you'll hear me huffing and puffing, and you'll know
I already hear that.
because you think that I think you did something wrong.
Yes.
That makes any sense? What I just said.
Kind of. It's just, I just feel like I find lately.
I'm sorry.
No, but I'm not looking for an apology. I'm just trying to get to the root of it because I know that I'm not perfect and I don't.
But I'm not perfect.
I know
either,
you're not
and
perfect.
I know I screw
Nobody
up a lot
is.
of things at home too, and this is like I said, a whole new routine now.
You know what it is? I think it's what we care about more. Like I fold the clothes and like you're mad that I didn't fold it properly.
Yeah, you fold my clothes and then I refold them. That's
what I'm
okay.
saying.
You
So
fold the kids'
instead
clothes,
of-
I refold them.
Instead of being like, oh, my husband
Yeah, I know.
actually folded the clothes because usually he doesn't, I'm going to get mad at him for.
Because I've showed you how many
There it
times
is.
over the last 5 years how to fold them. And you still can't get my underwears right. But it's okay.
So it's because
I don't expect you. That's the thing. When I ask you to fold the laundry, it's because I know that there's like towels or something in there that you can fold.
Yeah,
I never
realize
ask
that.
you
I
to
realize
fold the
that.
kids' clothes
I
because
noticed
I'll
that.
just have to redo it.
Uh-huh.
And I will fold your clothes and my clothes. And that's okay. I'm happy doing it. Didn't I ask you to wash the floors the other night? And you looked at me like,
Yeah, I thought it was a test.
it wasn't a test. I'm like, go wash the bathroom floors. Like, and you did it. And it was fine.
No,
You actually probably did a better job than I would have.
Yeah, right. I only washed the hallway, I think.
Doesn't matter. Point is, I asked you to wash and you did it.
One thing I know you've always hated, and I'm going to bring it up, is like every time I say, like, babe, why are you pissed off?
Oh.
Or why are you mad?
Because sometimes, yeah, go ahead.
No, you don't want me to say that anymore?
No, I don't. So by telling me I'm in a mood, guess what? I'll become in a mood.
So by saying that makes it worse.
It does. Because half the time, I'm actually not in a mood or I'm actually like not angry. So you perceive me being pissed off. I'm
But
really
to me,
not.
it seems
Sometimes
angry,
I'm just
babe.
like quiet or
No.
annoyed, but I'd
First of
rather
all-
not say how I feel. Sometimes quiet
When the
is
hell
good.
are you quiet?
Sometimes.
When you're sleeping.
Yeah.
You're
And
never
then-
quiet. And trust me, because we get up and then Tina's like already yelling at the kids. She's yelling at me. Everything's, no, why is there's toys on the floor? You didn't feed them yet? I'm like, oh my God, babe, let's be happy.
Sorry.
No. Then I'm like,
No,
babe.
I am happy.
Then I'm like, babe, why are you mad? You're like, I'm not mad.
But I'm really not mad. You misjudged me a couple of times.
So because I claimed that you were mad or pissed off, you get mad that
I
I'm
get mad.
claiming it.
Exactly. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I feel.
So what
I don't know, the whole reverse psychology thing. Just try it on me.
what can I do better? And what could husbands
Stop
do better?
accusing me of being in a mood.
So when you are in this mood,
Don't say anything.
so just don't say anything.
Yeah.
So no, I shouldn't ask you like, babe.
Don't pay attention to the mood. Just change the topic. Talk about something.
What about like what's upsetting you?
Or you
Babe,
can ask
what's
me
ups-
questions. Yeah, what's upsetting you? Something on your mind? Are you okay? Would you like to talk about it? Or is that too much to ask for? Don't just assume I feel a certain way. I never assume you feel in a certain way. Or I rarely do. But lately, you've been accusing me of being pissed off. Maybe I am sometimes. Sometimes you're right.
It feels
I
like
won't deny it.
it feels like more than sometimes.
But lately, it's been rough.
No, it has. Look, I know.
And I'm a woman, and I'm moody. You get your periods, you got mood swings, your
Jesus.
PMS.
Oh my God.
And then you told me that none of that is justifiable. You told me that last week or the week before.
No, because it was her excuse.
My excuse was I'm PMSing.
So I said, as a man, we can't use that
No, of course
excuse.
not.
I can't say, oh, I'm
no,
PMSing.
because you don't have hormonal fluctuations the way women do.
So you are trying to justify for all women on this planet.
It's a real thing. But I'm not saying it's the sole thing, okay? It contributes to the way we feel, like when we're sad or when we're emotional or, happy, and then you get your PMSing.
Okay.
And you get your period, like you feel like a totally different person sometimes. And that's not something you can really control. You can't just take a pill and control your mood.
So
Or you can. But anyway, you know what I mean.
I get it. I understand that you get in that mood. I understand. But is that justifiable to always get pissed at your husband?
No.
No, but hold on. I'm trying to. I
No,
understand.
I don't mean always getting mad at you.
So
but I
we're
know
the
it
brunt,
seems that
like-
way. You're the brunt, and I sometimes become the brunt too. But I know it's lately it's been me being hard on you and not being happy, Tina.
You're
Tina.
like you're happy.
Yeah, I'm happy,
again.
Tina. Yeah,
It's really weird.
babe. There's a lot to do in the day.
I know.
Now there's the work stress. Then you come home. You gotta make sure the kids are fed, and then
know, I
half the time at dinner they're giving you a hard time. Maya, I think, cried for like 10 minutes the other night, and then I don't know why she didn't want to eat the pasta I made for her.
Yeah, but
Then
then
my
you start
parents walk-
screaming.
Yeah, I was screaming, of course, because I was mad. And then my parents walked in and brought a different kind of pasta, and she ate the whole damn thing. And then my dad's like, she was mad at you. I was like, I know, but I was mad at her too for not listening to me.
Yeah, but she's 20 months old.
Doesn't
You're
matter.
having like a legit
She
argument.
had a meltdown, so I was like annoyed. And then
Babe.
you wonder why I'm in a mood sometimes when our kids don't eat what I ask them to eat,
That's hilarious.
when they don't listen, when you're fighting with them to go to bed. You know, it's not fun.
I get it.
And then you tell me I'm only happy, Tina, after they go to bed.
Fine,
They're
I
good
shouldn't say
kids,
that.
but
I
sometimes-
shouldn't say that. I
You know,
get
they
it.
wake up in the morning. They wake up earlier than we'd like
I
them
know.
to, especially on the weekends. You know, I'd like to sleep in. Thinking even this morning, it was raining like crazy. It's perfect. Everyone's going to sleep in. Yeah, right. Their kids have a clock, man.
I know.
They're up at their usual time.
I won't say that
So
anymore.
I wasn't a happy camper either this morning. 'Cause
Okay,
I was
so
like,
now
please go to back to bed.
I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna be very cautious, mindful, cautious, and I won't ask
Cautious?
cautious.
You're scared to go over the danger
Yeah,
line.
yeah,
the
exactly. I
danger-
keep my blinders up. Watch out for the mimes.
The movie traps. Yeah.
Yeah. And I won't ask. I won't say, "Are you in a mood?"
Yeah, I
would say,
prefer
why are you pissed off?
Not accusing me or telling me I feel a certain way. I don't think anyone ever wants to be told that.
Okay, fine.
And I will try to be more mindful and be happy Tina
Oh, I
throughout
like
the day.
I like Happy Tina.
I like
Tina's
happy
good.
Tina too because I don't want to be stressed and unhappy or feel like I'm in a mood. And trust me, I'm very conscious of it too when I'm in a bad mood. I know, but I'm sometimes and I hate to stereotype here, but sometimes the mother's mood that plays out the tone of the day. You
Yeah,
know,
no, I get
you know
that.
what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say.
because you guys are like the foundation, the rock. So if you're in a bad mood,
Everybody's gonna be in a bad
it's
mood.
gonna translate
It's
to
translate
us.
to you guys, and it sets the tone. There
Yes.
sets the tone for the day.
100%. That's why
Not necessarily can change, but anyway.
That's why I like when you're happy, Tina, because when you're mad, Tina, then the kids they get
They
scared
feed
of
off
you
with
and they
me.
start running after me.
Oh my God, do they ever?
And it's
Dada,
funny.
dada.
Yeah, and it's funny because when Tina gets mad at them, they like you see
They
it.
latch on to you.
Yeah, but they also get more hyper. So the louder you get, the louder they get. Or especially Sia, I
Yeah,
find.
Sia does.
So
yeah.
she bounces off you, and then I'm like, "What the hell? You're just making
yeah,
it worse."
still
What are you
haven't
doing?"
learned how to control that or how to.
No, but it's fine. You have your own style, and you're an amazing mom. And I like Happy Tina because I like seeing you smile.
Yeah.
Because it makes look at your face. Look how nice your face is when you smile. Look,
You're sucking up.
She's
You want- what do you
smiling
want?
right now.
What do you want?
What do you think? Okay, I guess that wraps up this episode. And you're not mad right now, so I'll take it. It's a
Ooh.
win
Okay.
until I piss you off again, and then
Yeah, and I'm sorry you get the brunt of it.
I know. Look,
'Cause we
hus-
live together.
husbands are used to it, and you get the worst of
If
me
I still
too.
lived at home, didn't have any kids, my parents would get the brunt of
Yeah,
whatever's
I know.
going on with me. Like it's inevitable. I
Yeah,
always
it's
find
marriage.
it's marriage, but it's couple relationship, even through friendships. If two friends are living together, like sometimes it's just how the dynamics of the couples
I
work
know.
out. Yeah.
It's how the cookie crumbles, unfortunately. That's what we signed up for. Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it. And we invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you haven't checked us out there, we're on YouTube, everywhere you find your podcast. And DM us if you have any topic suggestions, any questions, feedback, if you have any opinions on anything. And also, don't be shy to leave a review on Apple Podcasts. You can do that as well. You can leave like a 5-star review. And you can leave a little commentary on Apple Podcasts if you wish to do that as well. And you can give us a follow on Instagram at Marriage Fastlane, and you'll see some content from us there. So until next time.
Thank you. And I'm not
bye-bye.
in a mood.
No, you're not in the mood. Well, you're always
in a mood.
See you next time.
We're just being
Bye.
corny. Okay, bye.
Bye. Bye.